The first episode of the new year.
And it's the 1st of January 2025. Yippee.
Wow.
And of course, it's time to make our New Year's resolutions. And also for you, if you make them, it's time to make them now.
Yes. And we will be talking about that today, won't we?
We will. So listen to this week's episode of
Get Real with the English Sisters.
How do you feel about New Year's resolutions, Yutka?
Well, there is something odd that actually happens when the year turns.
There is, isn't there?
Isn't it? It's like all the symbolism associated to it. You say Happy New Year, and then you know that it's the new year. And
It's
there's
like
something
rebirth, new life.
Yes, and then it's kind of like January, and then the spring comes. So there is this feeling of like anything is possible, I think.
Yeah, and like decluttering. I always feel like
Yes,
decluttering because
yes.
after Christmas,
Yes, then you start getting rid of all the Christmas decorations.
Not quite yet, but soon.
Kind of, and you
But
feel...
and you feel, I think I personally feel like a little bit, even though maybe a little bit heavier because I've eaten more.
Well, we're definitely heavier, that's for sure.
But I feel lighter in spirit because I've had a break.
Well, there's been the holidays, yeah, so you've had that kind of a break, definitely. Yeah, I'm not sure about actually making those resolutions, actually sticking to them.
Well, I don't. I don't like writing things down much.
No.
So actually writing a list of things that I want to do, I'm not very in favour of that.
No, I think it has to be realistic.
Like
yeah, it has to be a realistic thing. I don't think that we should make these unrealistic things, and plan them all and then set ourselves up for failure. But I do think that if we can make like small changes that we can already start doing in January, I think they're going to definitely make us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of people have this dry January, don't they, when they don't drink, because after all the
that makes
excess,
sense. Yeah,
it does
makes
make sense. It's like a bit
yeah.
of a detox, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So that's not a bad idea to start.
No.
To start looking at what we're eating and maybe getting more water intake. That's definitely always a good idea. January, yes. I mean, there's lots of these New Year's resolution. I want to travel more. I want to lose all this weight. I want to quit smoking. I want to do this. Good. They're good, but you've got to.
Good. I like the way you say good.
No, it's definitely, most people, they're good resolutions. They're good ideas.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the nail before when you said you're setting yourself up for failure
Yes.
if you make them too difficult.
Yeah.
Like if you know that you're not going to commit to like doing an hour of exercise a week, don't say it. Write down, I'm going to do 5 minutes exercise a day.
Yes.
For the next 3 months.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Let's go down that route. Let's make it something that
easy, tangible
that we can build up our self-esteem by saying, right, I did that. I actually did that. I got on the treadmill and I started maybe 20 minutes. I'm not going to start doing one whole hour. No. That I know that by tomorrow I won't want to do a whole hour because my legs are going to be killing me.
Or you'll do it for 2 weeks and then you'll give up. Or you do it for a month and then you'll give up. And then you say, I hate doing this. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yes. It's like saying, I'm not going to eat carbs for the whole year. Yeah. Come on. To most of us, that's not going to be realistic.
No.
You can start off by saying, okay, maybe I want to, eat more fibre. And maybe change, I don't know, the breads that you're eating.
Yes,
you can go for...
Or incorporate a piece of fruit in your diet.
That's it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, instead of taking away...
Instead of thinking I have to have 5 pieces of fruit a day because I haven't been eating fruit.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Start with 1.
5 is quite a lot.
Well, isn't it 5 fruit and veg?
I think so.
So it's like
that makes it more reasonable.
Yeah, so you can choose that. You can have 1 like orange and clementine, yeah, and then you can have some salad, a banana. Yeah, that's
what
easy.
I go for.
Yeah, a banana, and then some more veggies. Yeah, I mean it is quite a lot. You can have some nuts, though.
No.
If you think about it, you can add some nuts, and you can have one walnut. That'll count.
Is that considered fruit?
Yeah, of course it is. It's dry fruit.
So it's dry fruit.
Yeah.
It's not fresh.
Who cares? It's still really healthy. You know that walnuts are actually formed.
If you're not allergic.
If you open it, if you're not allergic. I'm actually a tiny bit. My tongue stings when I eat them.
When you eat apple, you always try and give me some.
Yeah,
because your tongue stings.
My tongue stings. It's a drag. But anyway, I'm not allergic to it, but just slightly. I don't know what it is.
Cooked apples are better, aren't they?
Cooked apples, I can eat them, yeah. But anyway, do you know that the walnut actually looks like a brain? And they actually say,
disgusting.
Yeah, but it's actually
you put me off eating
no.
them for
But
life.
when you open it, it actually says it's really good for brain function.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So it makes sense. You know, it actually looks like isn't it funny how food that actually looks like the kidney bean?
No, I'm sorry, but this is not relevant. You're just going down those rabbit holes you go down. When you associate two things, it's handy to associate.
No,
listen. Brain food.
This is a nutritionist that I got these tips from, and so it is relevant.
Well,
what I'm saying is that you don't have to go and eat masses of different fruit and veg. You can just have one walnut. You can have, one orange, half an orange or something. You can slowly introduce things.
A couple of carrots.
Yeah, that you're not used to eating, and say, okay, so that's adding to, having.
Adding to the healthiness, isn't it?
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
Of course.
Or
you could be thinking, I'm going to cut back on something. So if you're having too much coffee, say, you could think, I'm going to have one less in this new year.
Yeah.
So if you have 3 coffees a day, say, I'll cut back to 2.
And you can
or maybe I'll have 2. That's what I do
some
sometimes.
healthy teas. Like, it's still chilly, isn't it? So you want something hot. You can make yourself a tea. Another,
Yeah, you love teas.
I love teas, yeah. You can have chamomile tea, hibiscus tea, which is really healthy. And it's that lovely red tea. You can have lots of different teas. But you have to just have the right tools for these teas.
Yeah,
those filters.
Because you get them in bags as well.
You can get them in bags, yeah. It's because I've bought the loose kind of variety.
Yeah, they're too faffy for me.
They're not faffy, really, if you've got those little
because
cones, those metal.
I don't like that stuff.
Well, anyway, what we're saying is that it's easy, isn't it? Yes, you do have time for it.
I can't be bothered with it. I don't like it.
Oh, my goodness me.
It's like for you, it's like a moment of relax. You enjoy those.
Really, I
things.
just pop it in that little filter thing, and then you just close it.
I know.
And then you have good
They're
quality
habits,
tea.
Yeah, they're new habits.
That's
build.
right. Yeah, they're new habits. Exactly. So it's a new year, and you can start a new healthy habit. You can have a healthy habit, and then you'll just become used to it. And you won't even think of it as a healthy habit anymore. It'll just become part of your daily routine.
Yeah, but what about the fact that,
you feel the need for it?
New Year's resolutions, everyone breaks them.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What can we do about that? We can make it
make them realistic. Don't make them like
we can make it like not a big deal. If you break your New Year's resolution for one day, you can go back to it the next day.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah. But
you can redirect. You don't have to.
I mean, I don't even really know. Do people really adhere strictly?
There is a percentage of people that really believe,
do,
and then they get really upset if they break them. So, like, say if you want to give up smoking and you go for a whole week without smoking a cigarette, and then you smoke one because you're at you go to a social event or something, and then afterwards, it's not a big deal. Just go back to the next day. Say, I'm going to keep my New Year's resolution, and at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen if you just if you have a little what's it called, a little hiccup.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, nothing's going to happen. Who are we setting these?
But
at the same time, they are for ourselves, and they do build up our self-esteem when we do manage to accomplish some of them. So, I just do easy things that I know I'm going to be able to stick to. I don't really do this famous New Year's resolution, even though maybe unconsciously I do, sort of thing.
I think we all do.
I want to work less this year. I want to have more fun, spend more time, sort of quality time, enjoying. These are going to be my resolutions. You know, definitely want to enjoy more everyday moments.
Everyday life.
Well, yeah, I want to, in the end, ultimately, I want to go to bed at night thinking of one nice thing every day that I did. Just one little.
Nice thing to do in the New Year's, to have like a gratitude list.
To have something that kind of made me happy that day. You know, I want at least one. Like the other day when I went to bed, I thought, what did I do that actually made me happy? And I couldn't find it.
Oh dear.
Because it was just intense work and it was a particularly stressful day. So I thought,
that's not
no.
Really.
So now I'm looking for the happy, even if it's just like having a nice coffee, you know, or sitting out in the sun for a bit. I want something that I can focus on that's going to make me happy. Yesterday I saw something that made me happy. What was it? Can't remember. I think it was lots of leaves on the floor.
They're pretty.
They were so pretty. Yeah, I can't remember where I saw them now, but that's it. Before going to sleep, I thought of all those like autumn leaves still, still there, but so many of them. I really like them.
We've had a late autumn this year, didn't we?
Yes.
We had it last year now.
But the leaves, yes. Yeah. The leaves are still kind of falling. They're still falling.
It's interesting to notice how nature doesn't have to make New Year's resolution, because they're just automatic.
They are indeed, yeah. It just renews itself. Which are the trees. The leaves fall and then the new buds come up again, and you know, there's something lovely about that.
And for some people, we know that January can be really hard because, you know, you're on your own again. You'll soon be going back to work if you've had a break. But, you know, if you think about nature's January, it's a time for rebirth, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And renewal. So maybe
there's more light as well.
You can think about that and just keep that hope in your heart that, you know, the days are going to be getting lighter. It is getting brighter, and have a bright.
Definitely going to get brighter, and then it's February.
Have bright things to look forward to.
Yeah,
as well.
It's exciting.
Is that what you said about the holidays? If you want to travel more, maybe now is the time to start planning a few things. But don't plan something that's just completely out of your budget.
Yes,
or just completely ridiculous. Maybe start small, like a little trip away, a weekend away, even a day out.
Exactly.
A day out to somewhere nice you want to go to.
Yeah, somewhere that you could
literally
walk to if you don't have. You know, if you don't have a car, or you think it's going to be too costly to actually, you can walk somewhere.
The main thing is to keep them contained, these New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Keep them doable.
And then you can do them. You can say, look, today I said that at least 1 month, every Sunday, I want to do something new or visit something new. For example, that could be one of my New Year's resolutions, actually, thinking about it. It sounds quite fun.
It is fun.
But it doesn't have to be something unrealistic, because I know that a lot of the times I'm going to be tired on a Sunday. But at least if I think, yeah, well, I can do that. I can go and visit a new place or do something new, have some fun. I want to have more laughter.
And sometimes it might be that you want to, reconnect with a family member. So you want to text them, say maybe once a week or something. You know, you might not have to phone them. You can maybe send them a sweet little text or something, or a friend that you haven't talked to for a long time. There's all these little things that you can think about that make your life more enjoyable, and, you know, you'll feel more connected in the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think we're going to be scribbling things in our mind. I like writing them down.
Well, what do you have as a New Year's idea?
I want to get even fitter.
Oh, right. So it's all about fitness then.
For me, it's fitness, yeah, and also
fitness and health. Then that's very classical. Yeah, that's a good one.
Fitness and health, and
me too, definitely.
Also to make new friends, to foster the new friendships that I'm making, and enjoy life as well. Like what you said.
Yeah, I definitely want to have more fun. I want to have more laughter, and more I want to have more memories, I want to build memories.
It's actually lovely, because I was the other day I
Laughter
was
is
just
so
laughing at something someone said, and I was laughing out loud to it, and I was thinking, this is really lovely.
It is lovely, yes.
To find things funny.
Yes, to find things funny, to see the humorous side of things, and to keep up, to build memories. I want to build more memories. That's what I want to do, because fundamentally, in the end, work is work. Yeah. Money is money, but what you've got are the memories. These are the things that you keep.
Exactly. And they're the things that really count.
They are the things that really count. Absolutely.
Obviously, I'd love the podcast to grow as well.
Oh, yes.
So thank you all for listening.
Thank you so much.
And for being with us. We're so grateful to all of you that, tune in.
Yeah, we really do
come
appreciate
and see us on YouTube as well. Yes, I'm very, very excited for 2025, I must say. It's very promising.
It is a promising year, isn't it?
Yes,
2025.
I like the 5.
You do you?
Well, it's a quarter. It's into a quarter into a century, isn't it?
Gosh, it is.
It's already a quarter. I remember the year 2000.
It's amazing.
It does seem a long time ago. Of course it
2000, gosh, yes.
25
That was
years
ages ago. Oh my gosh, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah, it's just like...
Because we're a quarter of a century into the 2000s.
Goodness me, yeah. Wow.
It is a wow. But anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Go and have a lazy day, or if you're listening afterwards, enjoy the new year. Enjoy the new year, everyone. Lots of love and smiles from the English sisters. Bye-bye.